We are live. What's up, folks? So, it's 3 a.m. here. I was watching some puzzle videos, and yeah, I mean, BTC just took a shit. So, I guess, everyone's probably wondering what to do next, or maybe they're not concerned at all, especially those who bought into Huobi pool tokens and Huobi tokens. Yeah, they're actually holding up pretty well. In fact, I was expecting them to dip equally as hard, uh, just like every other cryptocurrency that's dropping right now. I think EOS is down a lot. Ethereum is down a lot from the close to the $300 $350 to $60 mark, closing in on 400 now. Now ETH is at 400 again. What's up, Corey? I know. Okay, guys, I am sorry that I haven't been making any videos. I have been actually with some guests in town. Yeah, and I was just busy entertaining them. I mean, everybody knows that I'm a, you know, the exchange token guy, right? Been buying lots of Huobi and buying lots of HPT. Bought very early. Didn't really care about whether BTC was gonna go up or go down or whatever. I just continued to buy those. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Grant? Well, so folks, if you watch my core 2020 video, okay, and you've been actually following me and not been binge watching, here's the plan. You know that I've always been looking at stuff long term, right? Everybody knows, okay, and I'm not here to pour salt on anybody's wounds. I'm also just here to talk everything objectively and help you all visualize what's to come. Okay, and here's my plan. I don't know about your plan, but here's my plan. My plan is just to build up as much tokens within the space of the smart contract platforms, especially those that have the most that have raised the most money, that have the best dapps that are being built. At the same time, we both know that by now, okay, I know that there's no one having there's very few US citizens who have access to Huobi tokens at the moment. I think there's also an eventual time that there are going to be very few US citizens that have access to even the Binance tokens. So I completely understand this loss, and I think you guys are kind of flipping your gains from Binance or from Huobi and moving it to BTC or Ethereum, and those are not doing too well from a US dollar perspective. But if you guys are obviously looking at the Satoshi gains or SATS gains, right? So there are two ways to look at your portfolio. One is that you're definitely going for Satoshis. Two, you're going for US dollars, or you're just going for fiat gains. Okay, so it's very straightforward. There's no hate, no criticism. Either direction is fine, because at the end of the day, those who are looking at US dollar gains, you are definitely having a financial objective in mind, whether is it to pay off a mortgage or pay off a credit card debt, education loan. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that your portfolio fulfills that goal. Now, of course, if you look at Satoshi gains, that means you are not really too concerned about the fiat value. Okay, why do I say this? Because you truly believe that this space, the crypto space, is gonna grow in the years to come. So your Satoshis will only grow in value. Now, let me be very, very careful. When I say this, it doesn't mean that every single altcoin will benefit. It is clearly showing, right? Those who have been in my group the longest know that we are very, very selective. In fact, the pools and the stuff that we invest in and we trade in are even more conservative compared to the stuff that we did back in 2017, 2018. And those that we did heavy in 2018, especially at the low, right? They are doing very, very well for us now. But we suffered during the bear market just like everyone else, but we recovered the fastest because we dollar cost average into the ones that we felt that were gonna do very well. So it's just very, very simple. We were not looking left, we were not looking right, we were not looking at shiny objects. We were just making the most educated bets in the space. That's how it works. Now, obviously, a lot of people had their own belief system, were sticking very, very close to certain communities. People buying Quantum, people buying Pundi X. Those are not doing so well at the moment. We cut our losses, we moved on. No matter what, at the end of the day, it's always about where you find yourself gaining and where you are losing. You must make sure you balance it out. Also, the fact that every single investment or trading position is well managed. You're not going to sacrifice or overcommit into a position that you know that in the long run you're not able to sustain. Now, take note, especially if you have some kind of financial commitment that is between 3 to 6 months, and if you decide to kind of need to pull your gains or whatever that you have in your crypto portfolio, and right now you're having a dip like this, and the dips like this could last for months. Yes, this current dip could actually last for months before it starts moving again. I did mention also multiple times in my video, we're not going to get a straight through up all the way to 20,000. There were some idiots that were thinking that it will go straight through up to 20,000 and hopefully that it will just continue to run up and then their BTC will just gain and then they can cash out and buy a house. Obviously, they were all dreaming, right? So it's okay. It's good to have this self actualization and realization that that is not going to happen. You need to work hard. When I say work hard, I'm not saying that you actually have to work hard in this space. What I'm just saying is just spend a little bit more time to be a little bit more diligent in your fact finding in terms of where you see the developments heading. Now we all know, okay, I'm gonna give you all tips right now, okay? I'm gonna give you all tips right now. Just fucking follow it. Okay? Stop listening to people who have not been in the space long enough to even make an educated bet. For fuck's sake, why? Why do you want to throw money at some random shit? Why? It really pisses me off. It's like I gave you two winning trades. Two winning trades. All you had to do was fucking follow it. Follow it like as if that was the only thing in the Bible. All you had to do was that. One, two videos, in fact, two videos. One was for HT, one was for HPT. Right? And all you had to do was that. And you'll be sitting very, very pretty right now. Obviously, I didn't make any videos on Binance, so I will not claim anything. I was never someone who bought Binance. I would have loved to, by the way. I just chose the other adversary. But works out all well. Okay, anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna give you very straight up a good plan. So as Grant Peterson was saying, it better be a good plan. It's gonna be a good plan, my friend. I only make good shit. Okay, so don't mind the hair. Like I said, I was just watching puzzle videos. You should buy some. You should buy some. I was what anyway. Anyway, okay. Before I go into that, I was. Let me tell you a little bit about the life first. I've been actually buying some, collectibles and toys just to play with the kids, and I'm enjoying it, man. I'm really, really enjoying this period of time. I'm just like connecting with the family and everything, and it's just nice. Yeah. Thank you very much. I agree that my hair is nice too. Okay. Anyway, guys. Okay, so EOS, Tezos, and Ethereum are going to be my plays for 2020. Okay, Flojo, thank you very much for just sticking to the plan. I know you're alright, man. 97% Bitcoin, 3% Kyber. Ah, come on, man. Kyber is dead, bro. Seriously. If Kyber makes you money, that'll be great. Okay, decentralized exchanges will be a thing eventually, but we don't know whether Kyber is going to be it. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you use a decentralized exchange on a platform that it's isolated when you have the bigger boys building the decentralized exchanges that have a fucking solid ecosystem? So just saying, just be logical, stick to the exchange coins if you can. Now, obviously, those who are having Binance, I don't know, especially if you're a US citizen. Hey man, Umar Salafi, wow, from Pakistan. Hey, love you too, man. Love you too. Okay, so anyway, Tezos. Okay. So let's stick to the plan. Tezos, EOS, Ethereum. 2020 play. I repeat myself. This is not 20 minutes, not 20 hours, not 20 weeks. Wait, 20 weeks is actually almost 2020. Okay, anyway, those are the ones that are going to do pretty well in 2020. Now, why do I say this? Because that development is really going strong on at least Ethereum and EOS. That's the two that I can pretty much say so. But for Cosmos not doing too hot now, man. Seriously. It was all hot at the time, right? Cosmos is Atom, right? It was all hot at the time because of the Binance being built on Cosmos. Did pretty well initially, but we're talking about sustainability. If you have to go in and you can't even stay invested, that's not a good investment. Just saying. Just saying, man. So, I'm gonna just have to just put some salt into some people's wounds because I think people don't get it right. So you see, if you think that just everything is all orchestrated, my friends. Even Huobi right now, right, is sustaining its price for a certain reason. Okay, when BTC is dropping drastically and they are still obviously shining, okay, it's gonna be more challenging. Okay, it's gonna be more challenging. Wait, let me see. What's the possible price range for EOS 2020? Grant, my dear friend, these are things that I don't answer. There's no such thing as a possible price range. It is actually look, anything that EOS can do, right? Remember, it can always just return back to its all-time high. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if it's gonna be solidly built on, you can go and check. Just click on dApps, right? I think there was this website. Look, like I said, there's this website that I showed you guys before on how many applications that are being built on EOS and how many applications are being built on Ethereum. You just see those two, man. I think Zil is the Singapore's biggest project, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It was trying to be somewhat like a ripple within the field, but it's dying, my friend. I never touched it. I never touched Zil. Zilika. I know who was shilling it very much. We all know Rand Neuner, eh? South African friend, CNBC. You know what I mean? So those who followed that guy, yeah, I'm so sorry. Your portfolio is fucked. You know what I mean? So sometimes we following the guy who doesn't have the extremely nice blade. Well, I did have some nice blazers at the time, but fucking they're all just in my wardrobe right now. Yeah. So South African, Rand Neuner, yeah. Yeah, so I mean EOS, yep, okay. So Grant, your EOS isn't looking too hot, okay? Isn't looking too hot at the moment. Stay vigilant. Fucking dollar cost averaging strategy is the way to go. Simple, straightforward, less than 5 tokens in your portfolio. Every month, I got $500, I put $100 into each. I got $1,000, I put $200 into each. Simple and easy, guys. Huh? How long have I been shilling this for the longest time? You know what I mean? It's sometimes when people watch my content, right? I get bored up with my own content. That's why I don't do much videos now, guys, because I don't like to call my channel the XRP news or some shit like that. There are channels that are actually dedicated to one fucking token. I'm like, wow, okay. That's and you know what? Because there are so many hardcore die-hard followers, if I actually made another channel, right, and I just don't put my face, I probably can do the same shit. But then again, my voice would probably give it away. But I won't do that. Anyway, my stand is very simple. Okay, my stand is very simple. Let me just explain. Decentralized applications are here to stay. Recently, I just saw this game called Gods Unchained, which is a very, very good blockchain game, guys. It looks not bad. I mean, okay, I'm someone who played Hearthstone, right? I'm someone who played Hearthstone. There are people who I'm someone who plays card games. So recently I've started to play a little bit of MTG Arena. I kind of like it. And then there's this game called Gods Unchained. Also, okay, a long time ago, I also spoke about Decentraland, which is kind of okay. It's still so young, but it has developed so much. So look out for those kind of gaming ones as well. Look, if you're not interested in games, please don't put your money into them. Like I said, I'm someone who loves colorful stuff. I love animations. I am someone who is a kid at heart, guys. I'm a kid at heart. I still love all these things. And I feel that e-games are going to be very big. But unfortunately, because a large part of all these things are still in the speculative level, I'd rather have strong demand that people actually will be buying up these tokens, right? Unfortunately, there are only so few that fit the bill. So only the smart contract platforms fit the bill at the moment, which is the EOS, Ethereum, and Tezos, right? Tezos is, by the way, Tezos is a play that I'm gonna do because I just feel that the lawsuit is just kind of hampering the it's hampering the sorry it's hampering the growth. Okay, but the fact that there is still demand, very low by the way, the Tezos demand is very, very low at the moment. And that was the exact same thing when I looked at my Huopipu token. Nobody knew what was Huopipu token, despite the fact that I did a whole 30 minutes video. Nobody was watching it, but it doesn't matter anyway. What's your BTC allocation? Nothing, zero. I have zero BTC, my friend. Don't have to ask me about BTC. I don't look at it. XTZ looks dead though. Yeah, as a trader, it did, my friend. So was HPT. So was HPT. So, my friend, um, sometimes when you look at it from a trader's perspective, I agree. You should not touch things that you don't understand. Okay? Because why? If you are a trader, you love that liquidity. You love for the fact that there's volume. I can go in, I can go out. There's eyeballs. Volume is eyeballs. Yes. Why is your BTC allocation zero? Because the other altcoins have outperformed BTC that I'm holding. Specifically, maybe you're new to my channel, Satir. Is that your name? Yeah, Satvir. Maybe you're probably new to my channel. You can ask the guys in this chat. Why is my where? Oh, Neo. Neo's pretty much dead, my friend. Really, Neo is pretty much dead. You see, a lot of projects at the moment, right? I have just they milked they milk the community, my friends. They milk the community, so just saying, where are your partners on this channel? Miss those guys. They Andy has basically been doing technical analysis in the private group, so he doesn't want to be on camera. He's actually very, very camera shy. The other partner doesn't even come on camera actually. The rest of the group, those are like Mike. Mike has moved on. I've actually, like I said, I closed down the marketing team. So it's just me, man. Yep. What is the feature of ADA? ADA is basically also a smart contract protocol, of course led by Charles Hoskinson. Perhaps that could do well as well. I'm not discounting ADA, my friends. Okay, ADA could do well. 2020. Seriously, 2020. Take a longer term time frame, my friend. No one's gonna be having 2017 all over again. It's it's not gonna happen. I had a goddamn plan. What is your plan, Spirit? What is your plan? Let us know in the comments here, man. I mean, everybody has a plan. Okay, so my question is, make sure you take a longer stance. It's gonna be a long wait, guys. It's gonna be a long wait. I can make a video once a month and I'll still be relevant. That's why I couldn't do videos 3 times a week. No point, because there was no significant market movement until today. And we were commenting that BTC probably wouldn't hold the 10,000, and had I have my screenshot, I would actually just say, hey man, right now I'm gonna switch. I mean, I was saying that BTC wouldn't hold the 10K mark. I just commented that like just probably hours ago. I did say that, and it happened. It's quite unfortunate until they get punched in the face. Mike Tyson. Everybody has a plan until they have. Yeah, man. Well, hey, this is the market is actually very, very very brutal. Okay, it's very brutal, especially for people who buy late. So what's good? The good thing is that new people are not in yet. Okay, yeah, don't hold too many coins. You're right, Shazi. You're right. You're right. You shouldn't hold too many coins. Tell me something about Binance Launchpad. Will it continue? Binance Launchpad, right, will definitely still be around. Okay, like I said, it's all about access now. That's the part where I can't really tell, because I don't know if, let's say, uh, you know I can't really tell if okay, Binance is always about making money. Okay, bear in mind, Huobi and Binance are all about making money. with the fact that this space, as long as it's vibrant and volatile, at the same time, both have contracts for differences, both have swaps, okay, both have margin. That's the only way that they are gonna make sure that they keep the revenue nice and high. If you're look, they don't make money from me, man. Huobi and Binance don't make money from me. I just buy and I hold. Seriously, I just buy and I hold, and I'm just a little bit savvier on my entry levels because technical analysis does help. So as long as you're a little bit more savvy on those aspects, you should be fine. So let me get into some comments, guys. Okay, let me get into some comments. I think you guys need to ask questions. So you never do us wrong, man. I'm going F and EOS 2022. Okay, all right. Pradani, yeah. Pradani Anwar, I think you've been with me a while. If you've seen my videos, you know I'm someone who's just, I don't shill much these days. I talk very directly. It's very simple. If my portfolio is up, your portfolio should be up. It's really quite straightforward. Chris, what's up, man? Thank you so much, my friend. Sorry. Like I said, I apologize that I have not been on the channel much, guys. I've just really been chilling, you know. You guys know I'm a two coin guy now. Sad to say, I'm only a two coin guy. I only recently took profit from some of my HT holdings and some of my People token to buy EOS, Tezos, and Ethereum. That's what I did. I'll be very honest with you guys. I do have 5 coins now, and I don't have any BTC. Okay, so I was getting a bit of slack from my own group. Ryan, you're such an idiot. You don't have any BTC. I said, guys, you should know that I'm just going for US dollar tether gains, right? I lose on sets, and someone was saying, haha, Ryan's portfolio is probably gonna go to 0 sets because he has no fucking BTC. I was like, okay, sure. But then again, I'm the guy that called to buy BTC at 3.2. I did, right? I tweeted that out. I said, buying BTC at 3.2, you do you no wrong. Yep. So I exited when everything was 5,000, went into my HT, bought into my People token. I just kept quiet. Did a video, no one watched the fucking video because no one understood it. Volume was bad, it wasn't tradable. Well, 5x is not bad. 5x is not bad to me, man. In this fucking market, I'm pretty excited. Jake B, all right, man. You're a joke. Oh, why am I a joke, bro? Yeah. Why am I a joke? Tell me why am I a joke? I would love to hear it from you, man. I love my trolls. I love my haters as well. I have to have some lah. When you win, people love to come and comment and make some sounds. Love it. Anyway, yep. So anyway, okay. So back to the plan. So guys, this is the time when you start buying. Okay, this is the time when you start buying. I'm not even kidding. Okay, like I said, it is good when you start looking when there's huge discounts. Yours is now having a nice discount, but wait, before you start keying in orders and doing market buys, wait for the market to consolidate first. Wait for the market to consolidate first. Wow, Satvir, am I not being very clear? I kind of mentioned that, right? I said Tezos, Ethereum, and EOS. I kind of mentioned that quite clearly in the stream just now. So, you know, those are the ones that you need to focus on. HT and HPT are clearly too high. Don't pick it up. I went into HT like donkey years ago, right? For what you call for HPT, I went in when it was 0.0003 cents, if that is even, yeah, now it's 0.015, 0.017. I really don't care. That's really going to do very, very well. Chainlink. Okay, wait. HT at all-time high versus F. Yeah, Ian Richardson. You know what? If you feel that you want to do some take profit, okay, now let's talk strategically. If you notice that and you believe that my play is going to happen in 2020 and you like to retain some profit into Ethereum, since maybe you don't have much, okay, maybe you don't have much, you have benefited greatly from the HT call or the HPT call, you can take profit into Ethereum or BTC. It's really up to you. That's what you can do. You don't have to hold everything, right? I don't want another quantum situation, by the way, okay? Because a lot of people thought that, I was hodling quantum. Actually, I already mentioned to get out, but people didn't get out, and then they hodled all the way fucking down, you know? Oh shit, okay. Let's help Dcoin, guys. Come on. Chainlink is already more than 10x this year. I wouldn't jump there. No, I mean yeah, okay. Chainlink did very well. I think did they get listed on did they get listed on Coinbase Pro? Is that what happened? I think they got listed on Coinbase Pro, right? So that's when there was a very huge nice spike. And I think there are a lot of other things that are happening on Chainlink. So I mean look, there are too many coins still that are also solid, but I'd rather keep my portfolio very, very strategic and small. I bought some F at 700 and I'm gonna wait years to only have my money back. Holding is bad strategy. Um, okay. Look. Dcoin, I am not entirely sure whether you're familiar with the dollar cost averaging strategy. Maybe financially you are not, able to commit anymore, and I kind of understand that as well. So I don't want to be too selfish. I want to also be a bit objective. I don't really like the trading in and out. I find that the trading in and out, right, can sometimes work against you. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a real life story right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a real life story right now. Okay, I did a little bit of a in and out from Huobi and Huobi pool token. Okay, just to kind of solve the problem of not wanting to put in more fiat. Okay, so when I did that, I missed out on a few legs upwards, and I actually had less because sometimes the amount sometimes one of the pairs just does much better and it has a level way higher than the other. So in the end, right, you're actually getting lesser and lesser of the original batch that you bought. Had you done nothing, right? Had you done nothing, you're actually going to have more. So, the dollar cost averaging strategy is to help you obviously bring down your overall price, and you have a lower overall collective price, and that way you can break even and start profiting faster. Now, obviously, you may need to play a little bit longer, having entered at $700, right? Having entered Ethereum at $700, that's no joke. So you probably have to play the game much longer than most people. It's just like folks who bought BTC at $10,000, right? They weren't feeling good when BTC went down to 3,200. But who would have thought in a matter of, well, 18 months, which is really not a very long time, they were able to see that they are profitable again, right? So sure, they weren't able to get out like the way we did, right? Back in 2017, the way we were able to had crazy multipliers. They had to settle for 20-30% gains, okay? But if you think about it, 18 months and 20% gains, when you talk about it logically, 20% gains is still huge. You just have to accept it because you bought higher than everyone else. You saw the information later than everyone else. But is your coin still having value? Yes, it is. Is it still being built on? Yes, it is. Is it having the strongest community and the most development? Yes, it is. So Ethereum is still a good play. It's just that it's gonna take longer. It's just gonna take longer. Okay? So, yeah, I mean, look, Shazi, everybody would like to have taken profit at some point. Okay? But unfortunately, sometimes not everyone had the expertise or had the know how or was as connected as you. So, just saying, man, my friend. I mean, you're stating the obvious right now, and sometimes I state the obvious. I'm also guilty of that. But hey, we live and learn, my friend. This is a journey for everybody. So don't beat your okay. So another word of advice: don't beat yourself because you made a mistake Dcoin by going in too high. It doesn't matter, my friend. You're learning. You're learning because obviously you bought at 700 because you heard stories from fucking McAfee saying that it will fucking go to the moon and shit like that. Like, oh my god, McAfee is a billionaire. He's doing so well. He's a celebrity, and all the shit that was happening. And maybe you just knew. Emotion took the better of you. You didn't understand finance, you don't have a finance background, you've never bought a single investment before in your life, you just didn't know proper risk management, you just didn't understand the market. So give yourself that opportunity that you paid some fees, right, to learn. Take it as that. Okay, it's a very, very good fee, and I think it still comes cheap overall. Trust me, it does. Okay, trust me. All right, guys. So, just saying, I think the plan is very straightforward. Right, the plan is very, very straightforward. I heard that XRP is pretty dead. I have never bought Ripple, my friends. I have never bought Ripple. I just felt that since the purpose was to transact, it needed to be relatively stable. It could never go right, it could never really go to the moon because it was meant to be for transacting. This is my thoughts, okay? But does it have a lot of volume? Maybe they're traders. Traders, please feel free to comment, man. You guys are trading XRP, right? You're trading XRP because there's quite a lot of volume. So yeah, dead is not the right word. There's a lot of volume, but it's so controlled that it, it's not meant to go crazy. You know what I mean? It's not meant to go crazy. Okay, so bear in mind there are certain things that just won't have an ROI. So you don't want to be putting your money there. You're sinking your money into something that may not turn an ROI. Why Tezos? Tezos is actually a very very compliant and strong project, guys. Tezos, I've been looking at it for quite some time. It's just that because of the lawsuit, that made me pull back. That's the only reason, man. Other than that, everything is fine. RSR, what's your thoughts? I don't know anything about RSR, man, so I have no thoughts. But why Neo is dead then? Neo, go and check how many things are being built on Neo, guys. Just do that. Do that for yourself. There's nothing much being built on Neo. It was all hype train at the time, man. Everybody knew it was just a hype train at the time. On ramps for Binance gone. Yeah, I mean a lot of things are gone. Look at okay. There are some they know exactly what's been happening. The Tezos community at the end of the day are still holding on because at the end of the day they still haven't cashed out, right? So that's one reason. And at the same time, no, let's not hate on Tezos alone first. Let's hate on everything else. Everyone who has bought in late to a certain cryptocurrency will hang on to the community, wondering what's next. What's the latest updates? Why aren't you doing enough marketing? How come the latest wallet isn't causing a pump? How come you don't go and find more exchanges? Am I right? Am I right? So unfortunately, right? Sorry guys, went off a little bit. So, at the end of the day, a lot of these tokens, right? Unfortunately, a lot of these folks, right, are hanging on to be part of the community, just trying to just get their money back. You know, some have left, some have not even bothered to look at the token anymore. Not no, I don't no. Tezos, right, will not have the emphasis of showing up on Coinbase or Binance anytime, or sorry, Coinbase Gemini anytime soon. It's going to be a very, very long play. Because as long as the lawsuit is not resolved, right, you're not going to, they don't have the freedom to do as much as they want to. So it's really pretty much like the polymath plays, slower plays. There are going to be slower plays, guys, that may mature very much later. So you want to hang on certain things. Who was the lawsuit from? Who was the lawsuit from? Kev, go and fucking read, bro. Fucking go and read it, man. It's a big case. It's a very big case, bro. So at the end of the day, it's more of like why are you why are you holding on to certain cryptocurrency? I know it's very hard. There are folks who are really they are worried that the moment, right, they sell the token, right? The moment that they sell the token, they're gonna get really upset. Okay, they're gonna get really upset that it starts to fly. It happens. It happens quite a few times. So this is the part where it gets very, very tricky. It gets very, very tricky. And yes, there are times when you buy into a certain token, you hold for a really long time and nothing happens. So yes, I understand. Is Trump afraid of crypto? Trump will not be afraid of crypto or whatever, guys. He's Trump. He's a billionaire already. it's okay, it may affect the banking system to a certain extent, but he really doesn't care on that level. Really doesn't care on that level. As long as he okay, he may he's decently smart, so if he wants to understand it, he can, right? It's just the same, like all these attempts, like the Warren Buffett lunch with Justin Sun, these are all marketing and publicity stunts, you understand? So we all know this by now. Those who are smart will just know, okay. And by the way, these days events, right? Remember there was this picture of Charlie Lee, Arthur Hayes, I think Charlie Lee, Arthur Hayes, and I think CZ or what. All the few of them were having drinks or something like that. So you still remember in the past where a single photo like that, right, was like some kind of partnership and we will pump the fucking coins. That was a fucking hilarious time back in 2017, man. That was one of the best jokes ever. But you know what? Those days are gone, right? You know, and I must admit, I do notice that I do notice that what's the, okay, what suddenly I just kind of forget. Justin Sun's token is Tron, right? Yeah, Tron. Tron is actually looking kind of legit now, guys. Looking kind of legit. Okay. When I say legit means he's actually building stuff. Okay, so we have this theory, right? We have this theory in some of the circles that I am in, right? Sometimes companies are set up with the intention to scam. Okay, but so much so the scam was so successful. I'm not saying that Tron is set up as a scam. Just hear me out. Sometimes a company has the intention of creating a kind of like a Ponzi like left pocket to right pocket kind of business with obviously financial products or actual products. But because there was so much success that came from the company, they're starting to legitimize what they do. So this is something that's been happening, and I think Tron is one of those guys that actually executed it pretty well. Just saying, it did very well, and right now Tron is actually very stable as a token. Okay, token price. Would it potentially go up? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not someone who bought Tron. I bought Tron like a little while back. It was just to speculate a little bit, made a little bit of money, left it. It was a good decision, by the way. XRP, XRP, XRP. What's up with all the XRP, man? Watch out for the XRP warriors. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it's fine, man. Really, I mean, people have their opinion. YouTube, any kind of social media platform. Twitter. People have the opportunity to just say and do what they want. And if they are invested big time, I can completely understand that they get emotional when you talk down on their token. So these days, if I don't know anything, I just don't say I know anything. I talk about what I invest in. Fair? My channel, I talk about what I invest in. I don't want to say, hey man, that company shit. This company is that company shit. When I don't know anything, maybe there's something that's happening that I don't know because I'm not part of that community. And when I have no skin in that game, I don't want to read about it because I don't have that much time, guys. I really don't. You should see my kid. My baby Haley is just running around. She's now starting to talk. She's going to school in 6 months' time. I've got a lot of shit to do, guys. Really. You should have a kid. Just have one kid and you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not kidding, man. Okay, wait, let me see. Lovely AFM. Look into what, man? What am I? Okay, wait. Do you know about Meta One Coin at the pre-ICO Go Back Fine Art? Oh, okay. Owns two mining companies in Vegas, own exchange and its own back own charter. Okay, Go Back Fine Art back. Okay, so you're saying that, this token, okay, now lovely AFM. Yeah, Corey. All right, father to father, man. Oh, you got three boys. Wow. Okay, respect, sir. All I can do is just respect. You know. Um. Aha. Thank you. All my fathers are popping out. My men, the men. Okay, I'm not saying that those who don't have kids are not, man. Okay, I'm just saying that it's really tougher when you have to fucking feed another small human being for the next 20 over years, right? The stress is there, my friends. The stress is there, huh? You guys who are living in your with your mom and you're obviously on your own, so easy, my friend. So easy. Easy. Ah, I'm here to build something for my kid, man. Yep, we all are, man. We all are. We all are, man. We're here to create a legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? When we pass on, right? All this shit doesn't matter. Just saying. All this shit doesn't matter. It's just what you can leave behind. What good did you do for the world at the end of the day? And what good did you transfer, right, to your family? Were you of any value when you were on this earth? Or were you just a piece of shit that was complaining all the time and you didn't do anything for this earth? Just saying. So anyway, okay, back to lovely AFM. Okay, lovely AFM. Just so you know, asset-backed tokens are going to be big. Okay, I don't want to comment about your Meta one. I don't have anything about anything. I will take a look at it. Okay, and asset-backed tokens are definitely here to stay, right? It's only about whether this company claims that it has what it has. That's the only thing that's very, very hard to validate. You see, it's very hard to validate. When they go and talk, they're definitely doing a show. They're putting on a show. They may or may not have these pieces. When they say gold backed, okay, when they say gold backed, are they going to show you, are they going to show you that they have this amount of gold? Okay, so I'm just yeah, just saying, just saying. So anything, okay, wait, hold on. Anything that is backed by an asset, okay, anything that is backed by an asset is gonna move relatively slow. I warn you, I warn you first, there's lesser speculative value because there is a price that is gonna be pegged to the asset. So if the asset doesn't appreciate in price, there's no reason that the token should appreciate past that asset. You see where I'm coming from? See, so let me rephrase that and let me kind of put it into perspective for you. Say gold is 1,328 US dollars per ounce at the moment. Okay, I may get the fucking numbers wrong. Okay, don't be a fucking bitch. Okay, so if let's say gold is $1,328 per ounce, and right now, for every so here's how asset-backed tokens function. If every if every ounce of gold I own, I'm going to issue tokens equivalent to what I have. Asset-backed, right? So it's either leveraged or fully one-on-one or maybe 1 to 10 or whatever. Okay. So I'm going to create that amount of circulation. If I'm going to be very, very compliant, I'm going to issue exactly how much I own in gold for how many tokens are going to be circulating in the market, right? So if gold prices don't go up, why should the token be 5x or 10x of the actual price? Because there will be some element to redeem. Okay, there will be some pegging. Yep, no, bro, you know, bro, the fine art and everything like that in terms of the whole fine art is $1 billion industry and they own $1 billion of, bro, it doesn't matter. You can talk about Sotheby's. I can go on. I've been researching on this myself. Sotheby's, Christie's, they all have all these things. They have needs for this eventually. They may swap and eventually change to an asset-backed token for quite a number of reasons. But the question is, if someone who is interested in fine art, and the fine art is based on this value, do you think they want to open up to the masses? Right? It's the same concept of opening up illiquid investments to the masses. The masses will not understand why an illiquid investment is valued at this price because they don't know how to value it. The books are not transparent. I'm not gonna fucking show you shit because you don't have that caliber, neither are you gonna make those decisions. If you're gonna be only one small portion of the overall picture, it's gonna be a bitch to explain stuff to you all. Just saying, it's really like that. Please go and start talking to. If you guys have the opportunity, right, start thinking deeper, then you know what I'm talking about. There are times when people think that I'm too cocky. I'm not too cocky, I'm just telling you the truth, man. It's really very, it just makes, it's just like that. It's just like that. Okay, There are times when I want to get into investments and it's the same shit. They see your profile. They know that, hey man, you're not gonna be able to make a billion dollar play, or $1 to $2 million play. You can't. You're not just. They just know you're not of that caliber. You're not even anywhere. You're not even a well-known small VC. You're not even fucking a VC to begin with. Then how are you gonna fucking play? Even if I say that, okay, I'm an AI, I'm like, so what, man? There are many AIs lining up to do this kind of thing. And at the same time, being an investment in an early stage, illiquid kind of company, they usually want to know what can you bring to the table, not just your fucking money, man. Do you know that how many people in the crypto space are just putting in their money and bitching a lot? You saw that meme on Twitter where you have all the fucking birds all sitting on the wire and just waiting for something to happen? Yeah, that's 99% of the people in crypto, man. They just fucking put in the money and they want the project to do all the work and they want to get paid. They want to get paid off handsomely. No, man, it's not gonna fucking happen anymore. It's not gonna happen anymore. The glory days are practically over. If you really love your project, right, fucking send them an email and say, how can I help you? How can I help you grow? Really, do that. Take some initiative. You know what I mean? Fuck. Every single thing that we invested, CG invested, we helped every single project in terms of however we could. If it was marketing, if it was advisory, if it was connecting to another project, we fucking did that. We fucking worked our asses off to get paid, man. It's not just getting paid like directly. We wanted really the token to fucking be worth something. And for the token to be worth something, we needed to create a community at least to the best of whatever skill sets that we have. We don't have to be fucking developers. But that's what we did and that's what I still do to this very day. You know what I mean? It's just how it works. So a lot of people are just like, hey man, whoa, whatever Ryan says, man, just follow Ryan. And then after that, if things don't go out, I'll just go into the Telegram community and fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Just bitch, hey man, what, hey, you guys should be doing this. You should, fuck, start your own company, man. Start your own company and tell me how you find it, how difficult it is. Go and start your own company. Have fucking 5 staff. Manage these people. Manage their expectations, their emotions, their day to day. Just have a small team of people. You know what I mean. You will know what I mean. You don't have to have a fucking 5-figure project. You don't have to 5-figure 6-figure project. You don't have to, man. Seriously, the only reason there's growth in value. Okay, let's get there's 2 index funds that are going to be base pricing, bro. Lovely AFM, like I said, asset backed tokens are gonna be here. Okay, uh yeah, of course it's difficult, man. If it wasn't difficult, everybody be a millionaire already. Everybody be a fucking millionaire by now, man. You know what I mean? It's I get it. I completely hear you. That's why I'm dedicated to the space. That's all I'm saying. I'm dedicated to the space. I'm here to stay, guys. And I know it's so difficult. Fuck, it's just so stressful. Do you know that? Okay, so here's another thing. Okay, here's what I've been working on. Okay, people are still in for the on ramp, off ramp. People are still willing to do fundraising via tokens but privately. No longer the big time ICO, put it all up on Cointelegraph, put it up on whatever. No more. It's going to be private. They're going to be smart about it. They're going to be very strategic and they're going to be a little bit more stealthy. But they're still going to raise funds. And the OTCs are still going to do very, very well. So anyone who has businesses in OTC with registered license for brokering, okay, license for brokerage license, and able to have partnerships with usually smaller banks, right? And they kind of are compliant to a certain extent, will benefit in this space. That's the basic because the masses need to buy and they need to sell, right? Eventually, there will be derivative products. That means, let's say, for example, the US stock market, right, is not accessible to other markets. That's going to be eventually available. Same thing, lovely AFM, as you were mentioning about asset-backed related stuff, there are going to be companies that are going to back up their assets and offer it to the public. So how is it going to roughly work? It's very simple. Back to my question, there's going to be very low speculative value in those tokens, but there's going to be a very nice growth, or there's going to be nice payouts that are going to be based on whatever the asset can give. For example, if let's say the asset was backed against property, property can be rented out. Okay, when property is rented out, there is going to be a rental income. A portion of that rental income could be potentially shared with the people who bought into those tokens. Another thing, potentially these tokens could also be accumulated by the people who are obviously buying tokens, let's say for myself, and I could eventually or redeem and buy a unit, right? That's also a potential because the tokens can also serve as a discount for maybe I want to rent a property, maybe I want to stay at that property where maybe it's a resort, right? So there are going to be many mechanisms that are very simple to use that you are already familiar with this current this current scenario. You're already going to be familiar, and that's going to happen. In how many times EOS and other coins whom you talk about can break its all-time high? You know, Omar, you can't ask questions like these because these are questions that are quite silly at this point of time, really. I don't do clickbait videos. I don't say EOS gonna hit all-time high or whatever shit. I just tell people what I'm gonna buy. Okay? I just tell people what I'm gonna buy, and that's it. Are you saying there won't be altcoin season and oh god, the altcoin season. Okay, bro. Altcoin season is no longer gonna exist. Okay, it's going to be very strategic. People are just going to put in money to the companies that are the strongest. Okay, just there's no altcoin season. That term is already gone. There's gonna be altcoins, but altcoin season means that when you put into some, okay, my definition. Okay, let me explain. My definition of altcoin season 2017. Fucking close your eyes with fucking banana leaves on your eyes, and then you tie your wife's panties around, you throw your fucking money, you make money. That was altcoin season. Those times are gone. Gone. Okay? You go and try to do that now. Please go and try to do that. Let me know how you fare. That means just put in the money into random shit and you will make money. That's my definition of altcoin season. Not gonna happen. We've been observing certain cryptocurrencies that even we made back in the day, not making any money. Sounds like a bachelor party. Not if it's your wife's panties, bro. Obviously black. Obviously black, bro. It has to be black, what? You know, if it's not black, then how you gonna see through the thing, man? Alright, anyway guys, my battery is dying. Almost an hour already. I usually don't do such long streams, but I love you guys. Stay safe, dollar cost averaging, be smart, do simple stuff. Don't get too crank. Don't just try not to gamble too much, guys, please. Right? It's not the gambling season anymore. Right? Be smart, stay disciplined, and most of us will make money in 2020. Okay? See you guys.